Hello, I'm Tarryl Clark, the Senator from St. Cloud and the Senate Assistant Majority Leader. Welcome to another edition of the Update. We are in the last week of putting our bills together. Our budget bills are all coming to the floor. The Senate has already, much earlier than normal, maybe even ever, we have passed out our budget bills on E-12 education, higher education, public safety, state government, and today we're taking up judiciary and economic development. As you've heard me say before, these are hard bills, these are hard times, and with our budget deficit at $6.4 billion, which is still a number that's just awfully hard to explain, it would be between 14 and about 20% of cuts across the board if we were going to do that. The Senate has taken the approach that we're nicking an awful lot of things. No area is going uncut. To the extent that we've been able to find any waste, it's gone. But there are some things that we have been able to do to make sure that we have adequate funding in these tough times by raising additional revenue. So the bills that are coming forward are hard bills. It's very hard when you care about the people and the communities, but they're responsible bills, and we've made sure the budget is balanced. In contrast, we're concerned about where our negotiations will be with the governor. We've only met with him once this whole session, and we need him to be focusing and re-engaging right now so that we can together figure out how to put Minnesota back on a path to prosperity. In contrast to the straightforward, somewhat like strong medicine approach that the Senate is taking, the governor makes some cuts, but less than the Senate. He uses a bunch of shifts and gimmicks, including something that's kind of like a payday loan, and doesn't ultimately balance the budget. And constitutionally and by law, we need to go ahead and do that. Also, fairly disheartening is that the major place that he makes significant cuts is in the area of health care. It will disproportionately affect our seniors, people who are disabled. It frankly affects all of us, though. Anytime we might need to go to the hospital, or if somebody would need to use a nursing home, there's going to be a question about what's still going to be able to be open. And for all of us who are paying health care, costs will be transferred to us. So his bill waxes, kind of a gentle term, it massively thrashes health care, which is really passing the buck on to everyone else. The last tool that he's using is raising property taxes. We've tried hard over the last years to rein that in, but there are significant property taxes that will go up under his plan. You just don't hear him talking about that. So at this point, there are going to be cuts, there are going to be tax increases. The question is do you do it in a fair and responsible, straightforward way? And do you do it in a way that is going to be progressive and thinks about who and how we're making the cuts and the revenue raisers? Right now, so time to tell us your ideas and your thoughts. Please contact us at www.senate.mn and call the governor's office as well and let us know what we can be doing to get through this time. I'm Tarryl Clark, and stay tuned for another edition of The Update.